welcome to another video. So good to see you. It is Tuesday for me and I am antsy today. I'm so antsy just because we have to officially be moved out in 7 days and we haven't started moving yet. And the plan as of today is that I'm going to meet my husband at 4:30 at his work, and then we're going over to the new place. That's if it works out, because the plans keep changing. You know, they're supposed to be out this day, but then it changed to this day. They're supposed to be out yesterday, and then maybe they'll be out today. I'm not really sure. So plans can change for sure. And you know, I'm not trying to rush it or anything like that. It's not that I'm in like such a big hurry, but you know, you would be antsy too, because I've got most everything packed up. So like if we need something, then we have to dig through a tote, and change is happening. It's inevitable at this point. And so it's just kind of like, well, let's just go ahead and just get started. Let's get to moving. I mean, 7 days is not that long. I have to tie up loose ends and stuff here. I have a medicine that I need to pick up at Walgreens, and I thought I'm just going to get out. I need to fill up my car with fuel. I'm also just going to go to the thrift store, because once we move, I'm not going to be close to this thrift store, so it's not going to be a regular occurrence. It's going to be, you know, just every so often, so I might as well just go. And I am looking for a kitchen table still. A wooden one, and I don't want it to be clawfoot, and I want it to have a leaf in it, and it has to be all wood, and it's a table that you can't buy nowadays, so it would have to come secondhand, either through Marketplace or through the thrift store. Also, look at my nails. Who even am I? Who am I? You know, I'll be 100% honest with you. I was reading in my Bible, and this was last week, and there was a verse that popped up, a sentence, and it was talking about taking care of your body. And I looked at that verse, and then, you know, I turned away, read something else, and then I looked at that verse. I thought about that verse, that sentence. It just keeps playing in my head, and it's like, I need to take better care of myself. I have just been neglecting myself, really. I have not been taking good care of myself. So I want to step it up and try to do that. So I have been taking care of my nails more. And the next step is I need to get my hair done at some point. I have got to get it cut. And I have started my new exercising program for my back. Also, you know, one thing that I have been thinking about is, if you know, you know, when we moved into this house, it was a nightmare. They did not treat us very good. There was lots of issues and things like that. So I've been thinking about, you know, they're going to ask for a review. So what do? Do I open my mouth? Do I make a big post about it? Do I make a video about it? Do I talk about it? So, you know, ultimately, I just want to honor my Jesus. I want to honor my Lord. And so I've been praying about that, what to do about that. And you know what verse keeps popping into my head? Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Yeah, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. So I've got a pretty good feeling that, guess what? I just need to keep my mouth shut, and I need to move on with my life. But I'm going to look that verse up before I head out, since it does keep playing on my mind. It's been playing on my mind since last night before I went to bed. I think this is pretty much it. This is all I'm going to do. So I got to put some shoes on, fix my hair, and then we will head out the door for the day. Well, I looked up that verse, and I actually looked it up in Deuteronomy and then also in Romans, and it's confirmed that Jesus would deal with his enemies kindly. And so I have prayed about it, and I have sought the Lord about it. And what I need to do is I need to keep my mouth shut. I need to keep a good attitude. Ask the Lord to help me and take captive of all of my thoughts, because the fleshly part of me wants to open my mouth, wants to say something, wants to expose them. When I think about all the things that they actually said and the way that they treated us, I want to do those things. You know, I feel like justice, but vengeance, it belongs to the Lord. So ultimately, I want to obey the Lord, and if that's the way that I am supposed to handle things, then, you know, with the Lord's help, that's how it's going to be. So first of all, let me just go into the thrift store, get some medicine, and then I did make a small list. I'm going to grab a few things from Walmart. We are so low on groceries, specifically like meats and stuff, but I'm not going to get a whole lot of things. Just a few things, and then I need to fill my car up with fuel, and then we'll see what time it is to see if I need to start heading toward the new house. And by the way, this is the first time my husband and I will be seeing the new house, so hopefully it all works out, and it will, because we're going to follow the Lord and we're going to trust in Him. I found so many things in there that I donated. You know, those bags in the other video that we dropped off, I found gobs of things. And what's funny is my yellow dress that I donated, it's on one of the mannequins in the front of the store, and I actually have a picture of me at the beach wearing that dress. So it was so funny. I found two things. So there was a kitchen table. I guess I'll insert a clip of that here. I think that table is beautiful, but it's just not exactly what I'm looking for. But I got this piece of lace for $1. Really pretty. I've got plans for this. And then the other thing that I got, which is a score. Look at this. It's a dog harness for Bubba for $6, and it will actually fit him. And it looks brand new. Like, it's a really nice, heavy duty, what is it called? I don't know what you'd call it. I guess a vest harness. But because we were worried about moving him, because he does not like to be on a leash, and I'm scared, you know, I wouldn't be able to get him into the vehicle, and we're trying to figure out how we're going to get him moved. So this will help, because, you know, we'll be able to, you know, kind of direct him a little bit better in that. But my husband picked him up, and it was hilarious because he weighs over 100 pounds, and he is just such a big boy. But now let's go get some fuel and go to Walgreens and then go to Walmart. I talked to my husband. He called me on lunch, and he's feeling a little bit antsy too, you know, just this initial meeting and seeing the place and all of this stuff. So I'm not the only one that's feeling antsy, so it made me feel better, and he told me he loved me and everything. So anyways, yeah, let's move on to our next stop. Just left Walgreens, and I'm sitting in the Walmart parking lot, but I was walking around that thrift store holding back the tears because I'm just so incredibly blessed, and I am so overwhelmed with God's goodness and just how much He really loves me. Gotta get some more of this. Since I feed more than just Bubba, I go through this pretty quickly. I would get the big one, but I don't know if I could pick it up. Need some sugar. These are so good. The extra sweet. If you like hush puppies, those are delicious. Here's that cheese I got last time. They got queso blanca, premium cheddar, and nacho. I'm not gonna get any today, but if I ever need some cheese, I don't know. Actually, maybe I'll get the blanco. Should I get this? It was so good. I want it. Let's see. We have some chips right now. Maybe I should get the nacho. I think I am gonna get this. It was so good. This used to be like 50 cents. I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 cans of carrots. I need to get a bell pepper and some tortillas, and then we're done. I like chichis for the tortillas, the flour ones. Let's get these and a bell pepper, and then that's it. 2 bell peppers, and I did grab an English cucumber because these were 98 cents. So that's it. We're good on everything else. Yeah, Yeah, they still have the sour Skittles for $1, so I'm gonna grab 2 of those too. $34. It's like, you know, I only thought I got like just, 2 handfuls full of things, not even that much stuff, and it was still $44, but I did get dog food, so. But still, that would have been still like $30 for the little bit of stuff that I got, but whatever. Moving on, let's get some fuel. I have like a quarter of a tank of gas, so I think that I'm just gonna get $30 because that should fill it completely up, and besides that, I'm gonna be running out of full tank of gas over the next 7 days anyway, I think, because it takes like $10 worth of fuel to drive there and back to the new place. And I think it was just a vitamin D that yeah, it feels like I just picked up the vitamin D, but they only give you a month's worth at a time. It's Wednesday. It has been a wild 24 hours since I picked up the camera. Let's just say that I've cried some tears, I've lost some sleep. I had some visitors early this morning, but I'm not going to share any of that with you until I figure out a solution. But I'm just drained. I really am. Well, anyways, we've seen the house, so I need to tell you about that. I will go ahead, I'll just tell you, it is so different. You just wait till you see it. It is so different from what we're living in right now, so I'm excited. We paid the money, and then she was supposed to leave a key for me today, and she did not do that, so I didn't actually get to start moving today, so I don't know. But I've called all the utility boards. I've been figuring about this and that. All the things that you got to do when it comes to moving. I did figure out about furniture, so I think I will show you what furniture is not going with us. And then it is a beautiful day. I am going to go and take a walk with my mom and enjoy this pretty weather. And you know what? All the problems and this cluttered up, junked up house, it'll still be here, the Lord willing, when I get back. Okay, so first of all, this cabinet is not going with us. So I've got to figure out where I can put that. This house just feels so dirty too. The kitchen table, that table, I don't want it. So that needs to be stored. It's not going with us. I'll probably get rid of that gray chair because I don't know where else to put it. This chair is not going with us. The couch is not going with us. The end tables are not going with us. The TV stand, I don't know if we're going to use it or not. Not sure at this point. So that may not be going with us. I think my kitchen island will fit. So I'm pretty sure I will take that. I am going to have space for my big cabinet here for a pantry, so I will take that. There is no space for my hutch, so I'm going to figure out where I can store that. And then, of course, the washer and dryer are not going with us. And then the cabinet in the bathroom, which you've seen it before, that is going to go with me. And there is literally one tiny little closet in this house. What am I going to do with all of my clothes? But we have a loft area and a spare bedroom, so I'll figure something out. It is so pretty today. It is 72 degrees here in beautiful East Tennessee. I met up with some friends this morning and we hung out for a couple hours. I haven't hung out with them in so long, and we used to be really close. I kept running into them at various places, Walmart and stuff like that, so we met up and hung out, and they wanted to know why we didn't have any children. And I told them, it just hasn't happened yet. I've had, my babies have passed away in my womb. And one of their responses was, well, that just means that you shouldn't have children. There's a lot of people that shouldn't have children, but I am not one of those. In Jesus' name. Chewy! Hi, Cherry. Hi, sweet girl. Hi, sweet girls. Hi. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby doll. Cherry. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. You're excited to see me. Oh, we're excited to see me. Ah. Hello. Hello. Cherry is my mom's dog. That's one of the neighbor's dogs. She's so sweet. They're so sweet. And here comes the other girl, Daisy. That's my Daisy May. Hi, Daisy. Hi, sweet girl. Daisy May, you think you're going for a ride? Or think you're going for a ride? Or waiting on Mama to get home? Oh. Let's wait on Mama get home. It's crazy about taking a car ride, aren't you, Anna? You love it, take a car ride. Daisy was abandoned and left to starve to death, and Mama rescued her, and she is like the most obedient, most wonderful dog. She's literally a service dog, and she's wonderful. Cherry. She was so little, she just fit in the palm of your hand just a few months ago. She's grown so much. She's Pekingese and Chihuahua. So Pikachu, her Pikachu. She's fussy. Who's fussy?
Everything to my granddaughter. I believe that'd be pretty good.
Bubba! Hi, Bubba. Did you go for a ride, honey? Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubba. You're okay. You're okay. Wow, what an adventure. This is the first time Bubba has ever been anywhere. We took him to Mom and Dad's. And so it's very hard to manhandle him and get him into a vehicle. He does not like to be told what to do. Good boy. Good morning. It's Thursday. I've started to get myself together, but I haven't quite got there yet. But this morning, I just wanted to be on my knees with hands lifted high, just crying out to the Father and just basking in his love and his grace and lifting everybody up on my prayer list and lifting, my family up and everybody that I care about just up to the Father. And because I know that he listens and that he cares, everything is going to be okay. There's a few verses that I'm clinging to right now, so I want to share those with you before we get started for the day. And the first one, let's see, it's in James. It's chapter 1. Here we go, and it's verse 2, and it says, "Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow. For when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect, complete, and needing nothing." Did you see the power go out? Let's just keep going. So in verse 19, it says, "Understand this, my dear brothers and sisters. You must all be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry. Human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. So get rid of all the filth and all the evil in your lives and humbly accept the word of God that God has planted in your hearts, for it has the power to save your souls." Then I want to go over to 1 Peter. And I want to read in chapter 5, and this is verse 6, and it says, "So humble yourselves under the mighty power of God, and at the right time he will lift you up in honor. Give all your worries and cares to God, for he cares about you." And then I want to drop down to verse 10. "In his kindness, God called you to share in his eternal glory by means of Christ Jesus. So after you have suffered a little while, he will restore, support, and strengthen you. And he will place you on a firm foundation." Verse 11 says, "All power to him forever. Amen." Let me get myself ready, and then let me tell you what the plans are for today. God, I'm still counting my blessings, all that you've done in my life. feeling so blessed. My head is chopped off a little bit. I did a little something to my hair, but there's just not much that I can do to it right now until I get it cut. I did straighten it just a little bit and try to look a little bit more presentable, but here's what we're doing today. You and I are going to hopefully buy a couch. But previously we went all over Knoxville and Maryville looking for furniture. We went in so many different stores. We never could completely just settle on one couch in particular. And the house we live in now, it kind of had a smelly behind smell to it. So I really didn't want to move a brand new couch into this house. But anyways, my husband is sending me with the money and the responsibility to go find a couch. So I'm going to 2 different towns, 2 different furniture stores to check it out. So hopefully that goes well today. And then there is a thrift store there. I've been in it just very briefly one time, so I may go in there and look to see if they have a kitchen table. That would be great. If, you know, they would be like next to each other. That way we can just put the trailer on the back of the truck and, you know, pick them both up at the same time. So we'll see how that goes. And then tonight we are going to begin to start moving when my husband gets off from work, because all day tomorrow it is supposed to rain all day, and a lot of rain. So then if we move a little bit this evening, and then on Saturday and Sunday, we'll have to move on Sunday as well, because my husband has to go back to work on Monday. So basically we're gonna be, you know, moving in like 2.5 days, and we can get it done. Me and him will pull together, we'll be able to get it done. And then on Monday and Tuesday I'll have to tie up loose ends and clean, and then, you know, take the keys back and do everything that I need to do. But yeah, you're coming with me today, and hopefully we're going to find a couch, and it would be amazing if we found a table as well. Okay, here is our first stop in Athens, Tennessee. Bad Clock Furniture and more. So let's go see if we can find a couch. This is the couch that I was looking at before, and it's on clearance for $870. I don't know how that will fit in the new living room. Material doesn't seem that great either. Like when you hear that. I'm gonna look around, and then I think I'm gonna go on to the other furniture store. I like this. Surprisingly, I really like this one. And you can move the lounger on the other side, but it is so comfortable. David would like this one because you kind of sink into it, but that's what I like about it. It's so cozy. Let's move on to the next store. There was nothing that I couldn't live without in there, so we'll head to the next town. I'm at the red light and I see this little affordable used furniture store. I'm gonna stop in here because I've never been in here, and maybe they will have a kitchen table. So let's just check it out. Love this bed. It's pretty. Wow, it's amazing. And the bobcat. Oh, with his cup and his overalls. That's so great. A coyote. I love this little raccoon right here with that sign. Isn't that darling? That is so darling.
And the other's in a
Oh, he's
canoe.
got a canoe. That's hilarious. And the bear. You've got some great collections here. Everything you've got is really nice. I love all this beautiful, unique stuff. So you got a great shop.
My husband, he passed. I mean, he's still alive, but we divorced.
Okay, well, that's all right. Life happens, for sure. Let me zoom in so I can get it. That's so great. His favorite thing to do is turkey hunt, so he'd love his turkey. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Big gobbler. That was the coolest shop. She has the most beautiful stuff in there, and turns out she lives on the mountain also, and so she's got family that goes to our church, and I invited her to come to church, and she took down my name and my number, and she said that if she got a kitchen table again like that she would just give me a call. So I'm very happy about that, because they had a beautiful one in there, but she sold it. And there's a beautiful bedroom suit in there too. It's broyhill. It's all wood. It's gorgeous. She's asking, I think, $2,500 for it, but I'm telling you, it's in mint condition. And it comes with 2 nightstands, the dresser, the chest of drawers, and the big beautiful bed. But I'm so glad I went in there. That lady was just awesome, and I loved all of her things. So I'll definitely be back to shop sometime. But let's move on to our mission, which is to buy a couch. Jesus is the only way to God. Okay, here's the next furniture store. This is United Furniture Outlet. Ooh, I gotta get off the road. So sorry, dude. So sorry. My bad. This car's riding behind me. So let's go in here and see what we can find. I've been really into this band called Prairie. It's Pure Prairie League. And man, they can just really play the guitar. I just love that they use all different kinds of instruments. A tambourine, you know, they got a banjo in there, and they can just sing so good. So I've been listening to their music this whole drive. It's great. Okay. Oh my. Look at that. I don't see the couch that I came to look for, but look at this. My goodness. See if it's as soft as it looks. Whew. Oh, it is. It's so soft. They don't have the couch that I was looking for, so I'll look at the tables, and then we'll see if we can find something else. That's cute. Love that. That's the couch I like. Okay, they didn't have the sectional couch that I originally went in there for, but I don't even know, because I haven't taken any measurements in this living room to even know. But I'm thinking I may go with a couch and a love seat, or a couch and a chair. So to be determined. I'm going to take my pictures and stuff back and talk to my husband about it, and then we will just go from there. And then there is a thrift store here, like I said, so I don't even know where I'm at. I don't know where the thrift store is, but we'll find it. I don't know if it's to the left or to the right. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. I found the thrift store, but I have got to go to the bathroom. If I don't get in here, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, so I'm pulling into a gas station just right down the road. Didn't get furniture today, but honestly, I have to measure, because I don't even know what's gonna fit in the living room. The living room is not really that big. I got a Propel water in Berry, and that thrift store is still open, so we'll check it out, and then we'll just probably head home for the day. Okay, so this building looks a little bit sketch, but right here is where the thrift store is. I don't know where I'm supposed to park. Maybe over here in this parking lot. Let's try that. Just to be on the safe side. There it is. Dream Life Thrift Store. And then there's a restaurant over here. It's called the Farmhouse. They have really good food.
Come pick it up. I can get your information down. Write your name down.
Car is dirty where Bubba rode in here yesterday, but I got this Pyrex 9x13 baking dish. This is just a big, beautiful, heavy-duty bowl, and then this is Corningware. I got all of these for $6. Look how dirty. So that thrift store, it was what most people would think of when they think of a thrift store. It was dirty, grungy, and kind of gross, and it was cold, and I was the only one in there. And that boy, he was so nice, but he literally coughed and went on the entire time like he was really sick. And I didn't want to get anything, but I also didn't want to walk out without buying anything, so I bought those 3 things and spent the $6 because it does go to a good cause. That's the only reason why I shop thrift stores, if they go to a good cause. If they don't, then I'm not going to shop there, but they do. So I went in there, but I don't know. They had a lot of cool things, like girls at like vintage dresses. I follow a girl who pays like $150 to $200 for some of these vintage dresses. She looks gorgeous in them. And they have all kinds of beautiful, for real, vintage dresses for $3. But I don't know, it wasn't for me. Can't say that, you know, maybe I'll be back, but I got some things. And so we're gonna end the video here because I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna try to edit this video and get it up, so I'll have a video for this week, and then tonight we will start moving. And I'll just plan on hopefully seeing you next week. You know, the Lord willing. I don't know. Plans change, so you just have to be adaptable and just go with it. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching. You keep fighting that good fight of faith. And if you did make it to this part, put a heart emoji down in the comments. Like Kelly's Corner, she asked for a butterfly. I'm asking for a heart, if you will. Give me a thumbs up. Love you guys. Subscribe if you haven't. Lord willing, I'll see you very soon.